Hello there and welcome back again everyone. You're probably wondering why this is an episode ahead. The reason is I actually did my last two deployments there and my recording device DxTory decided to not actually record, so unfortunately we had to miss that video there. Thankfully it wasn't too essential, but to give you a quick recap, I attempted the Orc mission breakthrough. Well, it's actually not breakthrough this time, it was assassination before, but yeah, you could tell, seeing as the orcs are still there, that actually failed. The orc capital ship on the assassination run managed to regenerate shields after boosting when I was ready to dive on top of it there. It was the most inconvenient timing there. It was like a perfect storm of the shields regenerating, warping after doing a massive boost, so there was nothing I could do to stop it. So the orcs managed to succeed that one almost without breaking a sweat there. And the Eldar one, which I did at which one did I do? It's Lieste here. It's the one with my portal world. I ended up taking care of that as well. Bodia, that was the one. So I got my portal world back, so we're not going to suffer any more penalties like we did last turn. With that all said, let's continue on with the campaign, shall we? I don't like what's going on here.
The only thing that the Imperial ship crews fear even more than traveling in the warp is traveling in the warp while there is a storm raging. The light of the Emperor's Astronomicon can no longer guide the navigator, and entire sectors can be isolated, preventing any help from afar. The chaos, at home in the distortion of reality, becomes an even greater threat. And even the most experienced navigators can only hope for a safe arrival at their destination. O eternal God Emperor, preserve us from the dangers of the void.
No, I do not like where this is going. Talk about the warp and the surprise attack. Are we actually going to get a demon surprise here? Because we already dealt with chaos enough as is.
Admiral Spire, an emergency meeting of the Sector Command Council is scheduled to begin very soon.
May I ask the purpose of this meeting, Lord Admiral?
We plan to discuss the future survival of the sector. I want you to attend. This meeting of the Sector Command Council is called to order. Are all representatives ready to begin?
Affirmative. The Adeptus Mechanicus is ready.
The Inquisition, as always, stands vigilant.
The Adeptus Astartes are prepared to continue.
The Navis nobility allow this meeting to commence.
The Astra Militarum are ready. Let us proceed.
BattleFleet Agrippina present and accounted for.
BattleFleet Gothic, ready to strike.
As first among equals in this council, I will oversee this meeting. A massive warp storm has engulfed the Gothic Sector, cutting us off from the rest of the Imperium. The warp storm has completely disabled astropathic communications beyond the sector, and makes warp travel impossible for much of the segmentum. The key point is this. We are isolated. We can expect no reinforcements and no assistance. We have no way of escaping what lies in store.
My agents have confirmed the massive scale of the Chaos invasion.
BattleFleet Gothic has already engaged with several small Chaos fleets and has led multiple successful missions against the enemy.
2 artifacts of extreme power have been secured and placed out of the enemy's reach from the systems of Orn's World and Purgatory. These 2 systems have been attacked by Chaos forces. Admiral Spire and his fleet have repelled both of these attacks. The assaults show that the heretics want the artifacts. To what end, we do not know. The relic's power, however, could be harnessed to create some kind of devastating weapon.
Thank you for your candor, Inquisitor Horst. The information you've provided is quite valuable. From what we have learned, and from the traitors' recent activity throughout the sector, there can be no question that we are facing a large-scale invasion. All Imperial personnel must be called back to duty at once. For the Adeptus Mechanicus, all industrial facilities must be focused on producing war machines, weapons, and ammunition. Each Forge world must be able to provide the equipment necessary to the Imperial Navy for the war to come.
Acknowledged. However, the efficiency of our Forge World's workforce will be compromised. The lack of supplies from beyond the warp storm will lead to an estimated loss of 50% productivity in the sector's manufactorums.
The Astra Militarum must step up recruitment and ensure every man and woman is ready and available for battle. Any who refuse to fight shall be considered traitors and will be executed.
Understood, Lord Admiral. I must remind you that attacks from the Chaos Fleet and the Warp Storm have thrown the entire sector into anarchy and confusion. Carrying out your orders may prove to be a harsh task.
I formally request the full cooperation of the Adeptus Astartes for the war effort to defend the Gothic Sector.
The purpose of the Space Marines is to defend the Imperium and to purge heresy from the galaxy. You will have our help.
BattleFleet Admirals, call every crewman to duty and be prepared to depart within the hour. We have received multiple requests from systems throughout the sector pleading for help. If our fleets do not respond immediately, the entire sector could be plunged into anarchy.
Battlefleet Agrippina will set sail at once, Lord Admiral.
Battlefleet Gothic is ready for any assignment. Let us strike back at the invaders.
Our recent encounters with the Chaos fleets have confirmed our worst fears. Abaddon the Despoiler is personally leading the assault. With that, I declare an end to this emergency meeting. For the 12th time in recorded history, we are facing nothing less than a full Black Crusade.
Yep, things are getting ugly. Although they could have kept that dialogue going. I wouldn't mind. It makes my job easier. But we got 3 deployments, and what the hell is this? Let's see. Massive Chaos Forces, so what is this? The Hand of Dark. Okay, so the Hand of Darkness seems to disrupt their warp capabilities, huh? Oh, this is 12 Black Crusade, so this is something new altogether. I probably will have to read through all this, but this is what concerns me the most. Ugh. Ship repairs cost 50% more, so I haven't been rushing repairs, so maybe that's not a big deal, or doesn't mean it's going to take twice as long. Ships are 50% more likely to get lost in the warp. Ooh, that is going to be brutal. Especially if I'm on the defending side, if I'm kind of forced as part of the objective to kind of warp out. And there are systems everywhere being murdered right now, so I have to really prioritize my systems. So let me do a quick rundown of what's at risk. We have a standard, what do they call these? They're basic production worlds, so I think we can rule them out easily enough because they don't give a significant enough penalty, although it will hinder me over time. Don't really have much choice otherwise. Yeah, all of them are basically production worlds, and then we have Nakos here, which is something different entirely. So what exactly is Nakos? Where are you? This is space station, so yeah, reduces repair costs, so that's not that bad either, to be honest. So it's really just a matter of figuring out how the hell to manage all this. So I think the first priority is Nakos there, and then try and minimize the Orc and Eldar threats some. I'm hoping. It's really hard to judge how exactly it's going to work, because I think Chaos are going to gradually push through the systems there as they capture them. And with those failures I had before, I am not exactly in a good position. But we're going to start off on Nakos here, because this seems like the smartest choice because of the bigger penalty if I lose it. And this is standard assassination, 600 points, so if I can get on top of that ship, which may be tricky, then it should be simple. But then again, it was simple when I was trying to do that with the Orc Raiders. And I already know how that went. Sadly, you had to miss out. And also, I failed to mention it, I got me an Overlord. And it's fully kitted out, but it's level 1, so... Is it going to be good here? Probably not, but it has the mobility of my regular cruisers, so... What do I want to do? I have 600 points, I have a lot of points to utilize here. So let me see what's the most efficient fleet I can get. Ooh, if only my Dauntless was available, I could have that in here. And I don't want to force repairs, not now when it's more costly. But I do get a Widowmaker, which might be useful against Orcs. And I have lots of torpedoes available to me actually. So torpedoes are going to be amazing against the Orcs. And I have enough Warp Strikes, Lightning Strikes, Boarding Parties to hopefully do the damage necessary. That's the hope. And this seems like a very formidable fleet. I just gotta get on top of the... Well, what am I saying? I'm talking about Orcs. This is Chaos. I'm an idiot. Is that the better idea, though? Novacan's not gonna do much. Unless I want to burst down the shields. Gothic is useful. If I take the Gothic, I have enough points for a second Widowmaker. Oh, I already got 2 Widowmakers. Wow. I didn't realize that. Huh. Interesting. Let me do this again because I was hoping to make my Gothic the Admiral ship. So let's see. Gothic. My standard frigates. Yeah, and I'm so close to getting enough points for another one. It's a shame. So what I will do instead, maybe I ditch this. Okay, now I know what to do. It took a few tries, but I know what I'm doing, and I want torpedoes. And we have a level 1 Overlord, so it's worth giving my best ships available. And lots of torpedoes are going to help burst that thing down. And a Widowmaker for good measure. I'm hopeful this is the best I can muster. And the Overlord's not going to slow me down too much because it has the same speed as my Gothic cruiser, so I think we're good. Now, the real question is, can I get on top of that thing and murder it? That will remain to be seen. But have a look at it. I think this is the Overlord class battle cruiser. Tons and tons of macro cannons just like my Dominator. Oh, I'm the one being attacked. Wow, I am really horrible at understanding the rules, aren't I? I was under the assumption I was attacking, considering all these worlds were being invaded. It's a fair assumption to make, right? Because I'm trying to respond to their attacks, you would think. With that said, though, how do I want to do this? I think I want to go in this nebula cloud and punch holes through their fleet that's on the side. I have the firepower I need. I just gotta be careful of being harassed. Although I have faith I can take the hits, it's just a matter of doing it with very little damage, because again, bigger penalty for repairs, which I want to avoid. And I have 3 ships in front of me, so they are not kidding around. So I need all my beacons to spot them. And my Widowmaker, obviously, is going to go scout out the other ones. And I'll kill these squads as quickly as possible. And actually, I'm going all out. The sooner I get to them, the sooner I can murder them. And then I can scout these ones out and prioritize a little bit. Oh, I heard a bomb. I heard a bomb. I'm going to maneuver out of the way. And that is a cruiser of some kind. Maybe a light cruiser, considering the number of fighters. And we just... Okay, we got a Devastator, we got a light cruiser, and a standard frigate. That's not bad at all.
Orders received.
Actually, I may not want to detect them, because judging how the AI operates, they're going to want to basically sprint at me as soon as they get detected. So maybe that's not a good idea. I have faster torpedoes, which is going to be good for dealing with that cruiser. Did I detect anything yet? Nope, but their probe's coming at me. And I have a lot of torpedoes to use. I just got to hit that cruiser hard. And I have 50% speed boost, so I got to make sure this is properly aimed. Ooh, that frigate's getting murdered. Let me just ram it. I got a few hits. Got a fire on board. We're doing good. Not much damage on the cruiser itself, though, but I can work with this. More melted torpedoes. Get my Widowmaker ready to do the same thing. Now, a little bit more, a little bit more. This is going to be slow and steady and brutal. My Iron Mark II is going to do the same thing. High energy turn. I don't quite have the speed boost for him, but it works. It's going to work really nicely. And you, my Widowmaker, are just going to do a standard torpedo bomb. You're not even going to put them on fire. Look at that thing be lit up. I like it a lot. Also, let me lock on, so that way my Overlord, with its massive long-range weaponry, can reliably hit that thing. Because that thing needs to die fast. And with 4 fires, it's sure to die really fast. Let me just not get too aggressive, even though I'm really tempted to do that. I'll just keep the Overlord hanging back and just harass it, because I did set its lock on to fire. Now, make this battlecruiser a priority. Destroy its generators, because I'm sure it's going to try and retreat. And also, make sure my broadsides are able to hit both fleets effectively, because I would love to destroy these frigates at the same time. Haha. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. See, oh, damn. It must have went into the asteroid field. That's unfortunate. I thought I actually had that safe. Fires are still going. Not much I can do about that. And wow, those ships are really far away. I'm at no risk of losing right now. It feels like. Let me just destroy this thing really quickly. Now let me just ram it. There, problem solved. And that thing's on fire again, so that should be dead in a moment. It's just gonna burn to death. It's still 40 seconds until it can warp out, so it's screwed. Oh. I forgot about this one little cruiser, so... Can I bomb that? Well, apparently I can't, because it's outside the map. Chaos is clearly hacking. That's okay, I can burn it. Well, that wasn't exactly what I wanted. I turned left when I wanted to go right, and that is annoying. Probably because I was too close to the map to do it. And even this Gothic is turning the wrong way. It has to be because it's too close.
Yes, Admiral.
Only reason I can think of, and that annoys me. I wanted to get 2 torpedo bombs in. Maybe that was a dumb idea. I think my shields were about to recharge. It just goes to show I'm starting to get a little irritated by the results of this. But I'm in perfect shape. I don't even have to... Again, I'm not at any real risk to warp out, so let me just get some extra renown and murder this fleet. Bonus renown is going to be, well, very welcomed. Because by the time the other fleets get here, I will be okay. Oh crap. No, you're not supposed to go into that bomb. Oh well, you're okay. It only drained your shields, so nothing too drastic. Now, fire a stasis bomb, because they're, yeah, these ones are doing long range harassment, so let me try and slow them down. And if I can destroy his cruiser with this torpedo bomb, that'd be perfect. So close. Insubordinate captain, you know what we do with them. We just shoot them. Ooh, and I did cancel the warp. So I'm okay with this. So far, so good. And we got the R2 warp stuck in there, but I can't really reliably take advantage of it yet. Are these other ships warping away? I think they may be warping away. And there's the flagship now. So let me plasma bomb this.
Cruising speed
Get
set.
my torpedoes at the ready, which I think I'm in good shape for. Oh, that's a stasis bomb, not a plasma bomb. This is a plasma bomb, as far as I'm concerned, and that's gonna hit too.
Yes, Admiral.
Come on.
Course plotted.
We're trying to get the torpedo aimed properly.
Activating.
Yeah, the Gothic ship is taking the most damage. Never mind my poor battle cruiser. Lightning strike hit. Now, priority, since this is an absolute victory, is to kill these generators.
Resuming normal
So that way I have more time to stop them when they're warping. Brace for impact, because my Gothic's taking heavy, heavy damage. Oh wait, that's not my Gothic, that's my battle cruiser. I'm an idiot.
Understood.
I can fix this in a hurry.
Speed set.
Now, I got the speed boost for these torpedoes, so let me aim it properly. I'm gonna burst this thing down.
All functions.
I think I fired too soon though, unfortunately.
Your orders.
Because my torpedoes, most of them went right past. And I want to hang on to these other warps in case it warps out.
Activating tactical cogitation.
For some reason all this time I thought that was my Gothic getting hit. But it can still shoot and it's got good range on them, so it's actually fine. In fact, let me just ram this thing. Oh, I have no boosters. And there's what I was waiting for. Let me try and just do a regular board. Oh, seriously. Okay, I was scared to death there for a moment. That's my best chance to break the warp. And it was not enough, unfortunately. Oh, boarding success. Never mind. Okay, or not. I said boarding was a success, you liar. Goddamn liar. And the Admiral ship had to get away as a result. Well, not much I could do about that, but... Let me see. Generators are gonna die in a moment here. Fire more weaponry. Get my torpedoes set for my Dauntless. Finish this thing off quickly. Maybe I should just fire torpedoes at it. That would have been smarter.
Helm coordinates acknowledged.
Oh, yeah, you're not going anywhere. Screw you. And that's the first of many missions to come for this type of event. And it was a pretty flawless victory, I gotta say. If only I had gotten an Admiral ship, that would have been even more renowned, I think. Because I'm gonna need a lot of it. Yeah, take a look at that. 325 renown. And let's see, I got a level 5 finally. Perfect. And that, I can say, was quite the slaughter. I'm confident in my abilities to take out Chaos, but I'm having such a hard time with the dang Eldar and Orks. I don't know why. Well, to be fair, I lost against the Eldar twice, and then I lost against the Orks once. Or failed against the Orks more appropriately. Then we got our levels up. Sadly, it's only a crew level, though. So, rattings to keep that up. And let's start figuring out what do I want for this. It's going to be long-range support when I got it, because it's all long-range centric. It's got the torpedoes, which is unlimited range, although pretty hard to utilize at that extreme distance. The macro plasma batteries, which is different from the regular macro cannons, they have 12,000 unit range, so upgrading them is useful. And then the lance turrets, which are the same max range. So, how do I get the most out of that? I'm honestly not certain, because the Master Gunner only increases critical hit chance, which is a concern. So maybe I just focus on the cooldowns and hope that actually helps with the rate of fire on this thing. And upgrades, I think obviously I want to speed up the torpedo speed if it's going to fire that extreme range. Because I have other options here to increase the distance of the weapons, but I don't think I need to go past 1200 units, to be honest. I think I'm okay leaving it at 1200 as is. So, I'm going to get the torpedoes, and that will probably be my only offensive ability for a while. And then I'm going to focus on either utility and maybe some defense there. Probably utility like the engines. So, we're making good progress. And I still have 300 renown left over for whatever else I need. And no, I am not rushing my Dauntless, the poor thing. But it'll return to battle soon enough. That I'm sure of.